It's time for our tale of the tape. And getting ready to fight here, Oleksandr Usyk, 6'3" and 198-centimeter reach. And he'll face Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall, with that massive 83-inch reach.
You want to get out of the way, because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep them off you, because if they get up close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
Oleksandr Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. The bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder, only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Good counter punch. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They miss with the jab. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punching. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Misses with the straight left. You know the score. Did you see that? Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and
Get your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit. We can't figure it out. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you'll get your time in.
To make mistakes and you switch it off. I need you to switch back on.
Get vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going.
In the ring. was coasting this fight, and now you let him back into it.
Don't let him back into a fight. Great round. You were thinking, you were smart.
Got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
What about your defense and the end of all that?
Confidence, stop him in his tracks. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Punch, counter punch. Which fighter will say no mas? The counter lands. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. And he scores with the counter. His stamina is off the charts. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over ball, bull in a matador, pop, jab, move, get them angry.
Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
You gotta be confident. I want you to go back out there,
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back.
You're still landing your power shots. Good luck. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
You've completely switched up. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back.
Nice. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
All right? Go back out there and win this round. Only lost one round.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Getting your time.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Now, come on. You're way back.
Just vary it up a little bit so we can't figure it out. Great. Now, I don't want you to load up.
Let's get it started in round three. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Nice stop, but that won't score. These punches coming from every angle. He threw a punch and just got countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. When you're at a reach disadvantage, you want to get out of the middle of the ring and push your opponent against the ropes.
Todd, I would have found had an excellent reach, an unassuming reach. If you've got a good reach, just really befuddles your opponent, because when they think you're out of range, bam, you catch them with a jab. And if you catch them on the end of a jab, it takes and befuddles a fighter.
an interesting way to fight. A perfect counter shot. They block the jab. Got out of the way of that right hook. Has to be careful. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good man.
In camp, you gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great man.
This fight's not over yet. You gotta go back out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to
Doing the gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out.
kid, just go back out there and get behind the basics. Get
To land in the power shots. Do it. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Think out there and you win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and
So just keep him on the end of his jab. You're getting your timing already.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Bear it up a little bit so you can't figure out. Great work. Good work. He was thinking.
Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That uppercut doesn't land. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. How about that time counter shot? And that hook misses. Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Switch on. Switch on.
you were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, you were
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
Just wait. Think about your defense and the end of all of that, and do what you got to do. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it.
Smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Good work. Keep going. Just keep them on the other end of that jab.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this.
Shots in there. Vary up a little bit. So you can't figure out. Good work.
Behind the jab. Basic. Just get your rhythm back.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
He's ready to go. Easy.
Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
There's the bell to start round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't find a home for that jab. Catch and shoot. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice counter. Big swing and a miss with the hook. There's a counter shot. Good body shot. Straight right hand to the stomach. Beautiful counter punch. He misses. Oh, wait a minute! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Well done with that counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and switch.
Set him up and you'll take him out. But he's ready to go. He's
Just go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
just through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Just keep them on the other end of that jab and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in.
Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off.
It's the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Don't worry about it. That was a terrible round, that is. Come on.
Don't give him no free shots. Be slow. Just keep him on the end of that.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there.
Time
and
winding down as we get set for another round.
A little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
Now, it's a tougher fight. And he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go on.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. They exchange punches. His stamina is off the charts. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice counter shot. No rest for the weary. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest sound.
That's a god-awful round that was. Come on. You let him back into the
don't want you to load up. Don't be...
Come on, switch on, get your boxing bag together, and put him back in his place. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget.
Go out there and finish him. Just stay focused.
Yeah? Good. You've completely switched up.
The jab's working nice. Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him.
You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much...
Great round. Just stay focused.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
There's a god-awful...
He was thinking, he was smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing the power shots. Don't forget the jab.
There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Miss with that jab. His stamina is off the charts. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Just misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with the hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything.
You win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Can't miss him. Now, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you get your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working.
On the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back.
It's the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just
One shot or anything. Just set him up and you'll take him out.
go out. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up. You get a breather right back into the action.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
And there's the bell for round 8. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Incredible work rate. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And that right jab just misses. Nice counter punch. Good hook to the body. Trying to land that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
This is when you talk about championship material.
It's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Now, I don't want you to...
The first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's
Running his tracks. Right. Let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about.
The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring him. So just keep...
That was a god-awful round that was. Come on. You let him back in.
I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up.
Lee, come on. Switch on. Get your boxing back together. And put him back.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
And there's the bell to start round 9. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Catch and shoot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
It's the one who draws first blood card. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Is he gonna punch himself out though? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this race. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
You done all that work in camp.
Nope, but you're still running with power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
I need to go back out there and you will win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. Just boxing, be smart, get your shots up. Don't give him anything. Go
Tiring. The jab's working nice. No wrong.
You've done all that work all the way through camp, and
Just don't let him back into the fight. Great man. Just the same again.
on and get your boxing back together. Get your mind back, get your
To appear and he'll start tiring him.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
go back out there.
Ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart.
And there's the bell for round 10. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. A straight right just misses. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
Body shots in there. Very up.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the
Jab and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it.
Right? Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
Keep going. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. It's the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what
In fact, you're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
Just go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots.
Oh. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch.
Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. Now, don't win.
And win the round. Get out there.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
He's ready to go. He's gone already.
Don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Holding nothing back here in the round. A lot of effort being exerted here. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. He threw a punch and just got countered. Couldn't land that jab. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
You gotta go back out there and win the...
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. So just keep him on the end of his jab.
You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're gonna go...
Don't just stick a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so you can't figure out.
Get your boxing back together. You've done all that work in camp. You gotta get out there and switch off. Get your boxing back together. You've completely switched off. Get your...
You're not, but you're still landing your power shots. Good luck. Don't forget the jab. And don't...
You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
And there's the bell for round 12. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Beautiful counter shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punching. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.